What's up guys, JohnOrigins here. Today bringing you a Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. Playing PuddlesA1, the one and only PuddlesA1 in the NU tier. If you don't know who Puddles is, you better go find out. He's a great little guy, he does this cool little Transition Tuesday and Farewell Friday kind of deal. It's pretty sweet, so please go check him out. But like I said, we're playing NU, using a team that it's been a bit of fun. I made it with Dean Blade, and he had the idea to use a choice banded exeggutor. I wanted to use a choice banded Lairon. We couldn't decide on which one we wanted to use, so we used both, and then we decided to throw in a choice card for Rampardos for more head smashing goodness. And then a Specs Pelipper, a Specs Ampharos for the special taggers, obviously, meaning to hit them defensive walls pretty hard. And then we got a Tailwind and Volbeat to give the team some speed, because it's got some slow Pokemon. Unfortunately, which does let it down, even if they are not very bulky. But anyway, let's get into the battle. I off my Lairon, he leads off the Weezing. Now, expecting the Stealth Rocks to go for the Taunt, and because I'm Choice Banded, I tend to not carry the Stealth Rocks, so I'm going to go for the Head Smash. And this is a defensive Weezing, and this does 60%, and we all know how bulky Weezing is in the defense, so really happy with that. And I was in a Skype call at the same time. And the person in the call said, "Oh, Weezing carry Will-O-Wisp." I already clicked to move. I was like, "What?" And I got burned. I was like, "No, my Lairon." I'm not a big NU player. I thought they usually just carry Fire Blast and then like Pain Split and Sludge Bomb and maybe one other move. But it turns out he has the Will-O-Wisp. He burns me and then goes for the Flamethrower. I switch out into my Pelipper just in case the Head Smash doesn't kill, and then I can just go for a Hurricane, a Specs Hurricane, and try and take out the Weezing. He ends up saving his Weezing later on, potentially for Death Fodder, as I hit this Kecleon really hard. Kecleon is a boss in a special defense, if y'all don't know, and it does so much damage. But now I'm scared of whatever, and I know I can't see it KO it, so I switch out into my exeggutor, who I think can take it out relatively well. At this point in time, I kind of forgot about Color Change, and I forgot it was Flying type, so I go for the Wood Hammer. He ends up bringing in his Weezing as Death Fodder. I go for it, and it just clean kills it. That's a resisted hit from a Choice Banded Exeggutor, and it kills the Weezing off, and I'm like, yes. But he does get his free switch into his Primate, where he can U-turn and get some switch advantage. At this point in time, I'm sacrificing my Lairon. I figure it's a bit useless to me now, considering the fact that it's burnt and can't hit as hard as it would like. It is really powerful with the Choice Band, but you know, with the burn it's a bit useless to me. So that's what happens. He brings in the Samurai on the switch, reveals to me that he's a Life Orb set. He takes out my Lairon with the Hydro Pump, and now I can get myself a switch into my Ampharos, go for the Volt switch, get some switch advantage going my way, and he stays in, which I thought odd. I figured he wanted to save his Samurai for later game, because he can outspeed most of my team if I don't have a Tailwind up, but he ends up sacking it, maybe not thinking I was Choice Specs, you know, because it's a bit weird to have 5 choice Pokemon on the same team, but that's what happens. I go for the Volt Switch, kills him straight off because I'm Choice Specs, like I said. I can go into my Volbeat and start to do stuff, so I'm going to go for the sub here, and he in the game, he thought that I was a Rain team, so he figured I wouldn't carry the Encore. I carry Sub, Baton Pass, Rain Dance, and one other move. I do go for the Encore here, I do carry it, and I can get that Kecleon locked into cover, giving me a free turn to do whatever I like, because he's pretty much forced to switch out because he's just wasting his time in here, and his Kecleon can't really do much to me. So I'm going to set up a Tailwind here at this point in time. I'm behind a sub with a Tailwind, and as long as I can safely switch in to my Rampardos, I should be able to start head smashing stuff and getting some really good damage on whatever he wants to bring in and sack at this point in time, because this is a +3 speed Rampardos. Nothing is outspeeding this threat. He does miss the Stone Edge, which I don't think matters because I would still be able to outspeed all of his team and hit him really hard with Head Smash. As you can see, this Oko's the Armado. I think he was more of a defensive set. It still kills him, but look at that recoil. That does 50% to me. And now he's just going to bring in his Kecleon to basically die, because he knows that I will die from recoil after killing off this Kecleon. That crit didn't matter because he is special defensive, and the minimum damage that Head Smash would do if I was Choice Scarfed, it was 133%, I believe. So that was quite impressive, I have to say. I do die to 2 hits because of my recoil, which I found bloody hilarious. But I can switch into my Volbeat, attempt to set up the Tailwind, and then hopefully die to an Air Slash. But unfortunately for me, I live, which is a bit odd to say. I do live because I am max special defense, because, you know, I felt like running max special defense. In hindsight, I should be running like max speed, then max HP or something, so I can get up the tailwind and stuff like that, and then die if I want to die. But you know, unfortunately, a turn of tailwind is wasted, and that's pretty unfortunate for me. I do lock him in to air slash, so I can, my Pelipper can take a hit if I do in fact miss the hurricane, which I don't, because I know my Pelipper is well trained. Yeah, that's right. Screw you, Mike. It's funny. So I take him out the hurricane, and he brings in the primate. And because I am like max HP, even with the tailwind, I don't outspeed the Twiscarf primate, and then he freezes me. So I'm scared at this point in time, because he's gonna take out my Pelipper with 2 ice punches because I don't unform, or I don't 4 out. And then my exeggutor has a chance to get paralyzed because it got paralyzed early on by the Kecleon. And then my Ampharos is at a low range of HP, whereas it can't take an ice punch most likely. So I go for the ice. He goes for the ice punch. Will it kill me? No, it won't. Do I get paralyzed? No, I don't. I go for the explosion, like kaboom, motherfuckers, and I win the game 1-0 thanks to my Ampharos being at a range of HP, where it can live anything. And I win the game now 1-0. That's a good game, PuddlesA1. If you enjoyed this battle and this team, leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe. I've been JohnOrigins, and so peace.